Good.
Songwhale we've kind of evolved. Our mobile's our core competency, but we've evolved into a complete digital solution. So we have platforms and we have an agency side, and we have several different verticals in between. We're about 3 years old, about 100 employees globally now. We have offices in Pittsburgh, Minneapolis, Jakarta, Indonesia, Beijing, and Shenyang, China. And our headquarters are here in Pittsburgh. There's about 25 employees in this office. We're doing everything from mobile marketing to digital branding to websites to media buying to social media management, kind of a huge spectrum that continues to grow. Our main verticals are sports, so we'll handle mobile marketing and driving ROI in the digital medium for NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, NHL teams, collegiate athletics. We are partners. We work with, in the collegiate sphere, we work with Ohio State, Penn State, Boston College, Pitt, University of Dayton, a bunch of different groups, and that evolved into not only handling their mobile for sports, so putting content onto the handheld, or building recruiting websites, or building social media portals, but that evolved into working with the schools on the academic platform as well. So, for example, we have an awesome initiative right now at California University where we're building attendance web apps so that teachers can look at the pictures of the students, check them off, and then anybody who wasn't in attendance, it automatically sends them an email. They can do it all from their handheld and says, here's what we discussed, here are the notes, sorry I missed you. Another big vertical for us is real estate. So we have a national deal with Coldwell Banker. We have an awesome real estate platform that allows you to search for homes on your handheld, see pictures, get information, receive automatic updates on open houses, price drops. That's a great platform. We've extended that. We work with RE/MAX, Century 21. We have moved into handling mobile marketing initiatives for brands like Pizza Hut, Panera, Lowe's, Great Clips. So creating activation in the mobile medium and driving ROI has been big, and we'll work with brands directly on that. We also have a new television platform, and the television platform, it's a $300 million a year television platform. We have channel positions where we're the exclusive mobile provider, and you might be watching like a 30-minute George Foreman program. He's cooking on the grill, and it'll say at the bottom, hungry, text pizza to 94253. We build a mobile database for Pizza Hut in that way, and we work with a lot of clients there. We're doing some brand initiatives, digital brand initiatives, so websites, new logos, mobile websites, social media, kind of combining all of those pieces under one umbrella, which is a really big strength of Songwhale's. So we're all over. We're managing a lot of digital campaigns for people, and we've grown so quickly because our bottom line is driving ROI. So instead of just selling sexy, flashy products, we actually have metrics behind it, and we really move the needle for clients. So it's been awesome.
Good. So, Ty, we're in Lawrenceville section of Pittsburgh, and it's kind of become a little tech, our own little Silicon Valley down here. Across the street, we have the chocolate factory, right? And there's a growing number of tech firms down here.
Robots right behind us.
Right now, yeah, CMU's got some robotic stuff going on next door. So why Pittsburgh, though? Right? I mean, I think it's a natural question, even though you're in kind of the tech real estate center of Pittsburgh. Why Pittsburgh for you?
I've been fortunate to live all over the place. I grew up in Wisconsin. I went to school in North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. I lived in D.C. working at Discovery Channel. Was in Manhattan with Virgin Records. Lived in Spain, lived in Mexico, lived all over. And Pittsburgh's my favorite place I've ever lived. And I moved here from Manhattan, and it was the most important business decision I've ever made. My wife was from Pittsburgh, and I would go back and forth to visit her family, but I didn't know much about the city. And I started to realize the way that people network here and the synergies and the open-mindedness is extremely powerful. And then on top of that, you have amazing academic institutions with Pitt, CMU, Duquesne. You have so many great universities. Now we're working with a lot of these universities on various initiatives, and so the talent pool is wonderful. It's a low cost of living, so that's great for recruiting because you can pay somebody the same and they get a lot more bang for their buck here. You have an open-mindedness and a desire to collaborate, which I never got a sense of in a place like Manhattan. It was more, okay, we do this, who are you, and why are you talking to me? Whereas here, we're all kind of exploring, we're in the same boat, and I think that the city's just so phenomenal, even from a social standpoint. You know, we're here in Lawrenceville. You want to go grab some Italian, you can run up the road to Bloomfield. You want to go get wild, you can go down to the south side. You want to do a little bit of shopping, you can go to Shady Side. You have all these unique niche communities, so it's an unbelievable place. Hands down, the most important decision I made for our business, moving here, and we've been able to keep the talent. We've been able to create the synergies. And we have a lot of happy people working here and living here.
So how many people work for you in Pittsburgh?
There's about 25 in Pittsburgh now.
And so what types of people work for Songwhale? What types of people thrive here in this environment?
In the Songwhale environment, Songwhale is, it's more of a lifestyle than a job. It's much more of a family environment. We're with each other all the time. You have super passionate people. So it's not really a casual like 9-to-5 thing. This is really, we kind of live and breathe Songwhale, and that's why we've been so successful. People just absolutely love it. So the type of people that are here, extremely passionate, self-motivators. So they know that, that they're going to have a little less structure here, which they see as a good thing because they can create their own environment and really push some of their own ideas and concepts, because it's a very open environment where everybody gets to participate. And I think you have anybody from hardcore programmers to web developers to, we have a creative team that does graphic design and animation. You have business development people, you have sales people, you have account managers. And it's cool because those different types of people that have different core competencies, when you put them all in the same room, you get some really strong results. And we've kind of, instead of really trying to divide, we've taken a group approach where there's a lot of collaboration, a lot of feedback, and a lot of insight coming from all the different departments. And it's made for a very, very cool environment, a very open environment.
That's great. So, where do you see Songwhale going within the next couple of years? If you were to think, okay, in 5 years, this is what we'll be, and maybe you've done that type of planning here, but what will Songwhale look like in a few years? How many people will be here?
Well, we're always surprised. I mean, I don't think we even know what it's going to look like in 5 weeks. We keep finding all these new verticals, and we're having so much fun, and there's just growth, and we're global, and we're getting all this awesome talent. So I think it's hard to say. I think that's part of the adventure that we've kind of created, because you have this platform. We write our own code, and so we have our own platform, and then we also have this agency side of the business, and they kind of feed each other. So I think growth in the States is going to continue and be exciting. We obviously did a lot of global growth, but now we're focusing back here on the U.S. and expanding our platforms. We've been hiring at a good clip, so I think we're going to continue to see more and more people in the Pittsburgh office. We have some exciting plans that we've been brainstorming and cooking up in terms of expanding the office and more space and creative space. So that's fun. I think we're going to continue to evolve innovative solutions on the mobile front. One of the things I'm very excited about is we're going to get into mobile gaming and games on the handhelds, which is a lot of fun and exciting. I think our TV platform is going to continue to evolve and how mobile interacts with the television. And I think we're just going to continue to hire just people that keep raising the bar. I mean, every month now we're bringing on somebody new that's just raising the bar and pushing the talent level, and it's awesome. And we do a lot of cool things here that make it a great environment. We do profit sharing for our employees. We match 401ks. We have awesome health insurance plans. So it's I think we'll keep adding cool features like that to continue to just create the best experience around, and we're having fun doing it.
So currently, are you hiring primarily experienced talent, or are you considering moving into kind of building the pipeline?
We build the pipeline. We like to build through. We definitely like to build through the draft as opposed to free agency. So we have picked up a lot of young talent that's come into our system and then learned and become leaders. We're looking probably less at skill set most of the time and more at potential. Is this person an all-star or not? We just look for all-stars. And we've had people here that over the course of 2 years in this office have just evolved into amazing all-stars, probably even better than we would have imagined. And that's what we like the most. I think experience is great though, so we're looking for all types of people, and yeah, we throw in some seasoned veterans into that mix, but primarily we're looking for any age, any level of experience. What we're looking for is passion, kind of self-sustainability. They have their own drive and can manage themselves. They don't need a lot of hand-holding. And those types of people thrive in this environment because they say, oh my gosh, Songwhale's my oyster. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? And they take it as far as they want. And so it's not the right environment for somebody who needs a lot of hand-holding, somebody who needs to be rah-rah and cheered on. This is for people who are like self-starters who can just come in and rip it up, and then they just can own their own sphere of Songwhale. So
Great. So I know we've got your jobs up on the PGH Career Connector. Your website's songwhale.com. Right, so any other place I can check you guys out, learn a little bit more about you? The website, the best place?
Website's great. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's Twitter.
Good.
Lots of great videos up on the website. Lots of great articles to talk about the synergies and collaborations we've created here in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Nice.
Come to Pittsburgh.
All right, thanks, Ty, for taking time.